I stole $100,000 from MrBeast, and here's how I did it. This is real, by the way. This is all his money. I took all of it. Now, I've known MrBeast for a while, and we've even hung out a few times. But one of the most important times was when I went to his house and we played a game of poker. Heads up, no limit hold'em. And I became the first person to ever hang out with MrBeast and lose money. I lost like $10,000 to the guy. That's like losing a boxing match to Gandhi. It doesn't make sense. You're supposed to make money when you hang out with Mr. Bean. So I thought I'd come up with a bit of revenge. I set up one of the biggest poker games of all time. I invited a bunch of content creators and even some poker pros to go head to head for $1 million. But just to make sure I could steal some of Jimmy's money, I rigged it. You see, when you're sitting at a poker table, whoever is directly to your left is the person that you will end up battling for money the most. So I made Jimmy sit directly to my right, guaranteeing that we'd go head to head in this poker event. Let's see how much money I can steal from the MrBeast. Now, this was a high stakes game. Everybody had to bring at least $100,000 of their own money. And even though it was $100,000, it didn't really start like that. It started like they were playing for $1.
I'll go all in.
We got an all in. We're going to see the cards on their back, I imagine.
All in by the forecloser. Not my heart beating out of my chest. All in first hand.
Yes. Oh, 5 for a tie. Oh my God.
Yeah, one of the guys that was invited, his name was Alan Keating. He's a businessman, and you're going to hear his name a lot today. He went all in, and that was the first hand, which is crazy. Normally, you would never go all in on the first hand. So let's take a look at a more normal hand, the second hand.
All right, I'm on.
Whoa.
I call.
No way! Jesus! Oh my God, he trapped him. What a monster.
Oh, no.
They did it again. It's like making a second cheaper by the dozen. Why would you do it twice? The first one was a shit show. Anyway, that's how the game starts. But then some drama happened. I'm going to break this down for you. Let's take a look at this together. So that's my good friend and roommate Slime, and he goes all in. And everybody else folds except for Phil Hellmuth, the poker pro. Now, he sweats about this decision for a while because he's not really sure what to do. He looks at his cards, and then watch.
I just have no idea what to do here.
Show the table.
And Helmuth just folded the best hands.
The commentators think, and Slime also thinks, that Phil Hellmuth folded his hand. And so in reaction to this, Slime
Excellent.
flips over his cards and says, "Excellent fold." To which Phil replies,
Oh, I didn't fold. I'm thinking.
Did you see his hand?
He showed like ace-7 or something. Or ace-6.
I thought you folded.
so that was the drama of the night. Now I'm going to break this situation down for you. Let's go play by play right here. It starts out with Slime all in. Phil has to make the call. You can see in the bottom right here, Tom Dwan, one of the other poker professional, reaches out his hands to ask to see the cards. Phil slides the cards over to Tom. Tom takes a look at them. If you listen right now, Alan Keating, one of the other poker players there, says,
And Helmuth just
"Show the table."
folded the best hands.
So Phil Hellmuth gives permission to Tom, does this. Tom flips over the cards. The cards are then shown. Slime thinks it's a confirmation that it was folded.
Oh my God, what'd you do? You folded. Excellent.
And that is the miscommunication. The outfall of this was a shit show. It was all over Reddit /poker. Everybody was talking about it on Twitter. All the poker creators even made videos about it. Don't worry, it was a happy ending for Slime, though. Phil Hellmuth gave back half the money, and they split it even 50-50, so there was no harm done. The game kept moving on, and ignoring all the drama, Alexandra Botez somehow made her way into a 4-person all-in. 4 people pushing all their money into the center of the table.
He's stalling.
Oh, my God.
Queen.
Oh, that's
A 3.
wow.
So she's winning.
Everybody pairs but Beast.
Everyone but me. Everyone but me. Come on.
That means there's 6 left for you, King.
How in the hell can someone do
That's fine. I will literally tip you $20,000.
9, 3, 8, queen.
You better put a queen there in your best interest.
Magic's got $20,000 if you can put a queen on the river.
He's praying.
20 grand.
Even Magic can't do that. And Botez again. Are you kidding me? Botez is going to break the game.
Now, this was the start of Phil Hellmuth getting angry. Go back and listen to Phil Hellmuth at the start of that hand asking Alexandra to call.
You know what? You owe me, Botez, so I don't mind if you call.
She does call the all-in, but for the rest of the night, he is yelling that she called because he's so mad. He's so mad that he's losing to a content creator. And she's sitting at $500,000 now.
I mean, what the fuck? She called $50,000 with an ace-9 offsuit, and I'm losing in this fucking game. What the fuck?
She wasn't the only one to go all in. I did too.
And Ludwig has ace-10.
I'll go all in then.
He's going to go all in
Fucking
Damn.
for $25,000, and he's got the best hands.
I mean, I have to win eventually, right? Eventually.
But
I mean, like,
It would be sad if I'm the guy that lets you win, though.
I mean, Jack 2 isn't great.
It's not.
Now, the way poker works is you have 5 cards that you have in the center. The first 3 are all turned over at once. It's called a flop. And then you have the turn, the 4th card, and the final card, the river. The river is what makes or breaks people.
You're going to
That
win.
makes me think I'm gonna lose.
You're gonna win. I knew it. My luck tonight.
And it made me. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty lucky, but I'm even luckier. Because right here, if you look in the graphic in the bottom left, I had kings, pocket kings, which is the second best hand you can get. But I didn't know that because I walked away from the table to go talk to Cutie. Now, at first, you might be thinking, oh, you screwed up. This is an absolute mockery of the game. You could have won thousands of dollars. Watch what happens when MrBeast went all in with Ninja that same hand.
Right here, ace again. It's gonna happen. I don't want to lose this.
And you're not going to lose it.
Dude,
And finally, MrBeast
Jesus.
wins one.
My pocket kings would have lost to his 2 pair. He had a pair of queens and a pair of 6s. I would have lost all of my money. So shout out to Cutie. She blessed me this day. And for that, I will forever be grateful for you. $1 for Cutie. By the way, boys, subscribe down below if you enjoy events like this. I'll try to do more crazy events in the future. It was really fun. It was kind of nerve-wracking to ask all these huge creators to come out, but they did it. And I'll do it more if you guys want me to. Just let me know and subscribe. Now, I'm not very good at poker. The only thing I know how to do is fold or go all in. And so that's the only things that I was doing up to this point. And I went all in yet again with MrBeast.
I don't
You
want
know what? I want my fucking money back. I call
There
it.
you go. You got something good then, huh?
No, I don't. Didn't I beat someone earlier with the ace or queen 8?
Queen 6.
Oh, queen 6.
And I'll remember it.
Yeah, there you go. And now there's only one card that helps me.
So build suspense. Obviously, it's rigged. Throw like a jack or something, and then hit him on the ace. There we go. All right, now we're building.
Jack of spades. You've got suspense now.
Now you're gonna hit him with like an ace. You know, actually, I feel like I'm finally gonna win one. Earlier, I never felt like I was gonna win. Right, Ninja?
Oh my!
Hey, man.
And he makes a nut.
Wow.
Running spades. And Ludwig has doubled up. Wins himself an $89,800 pot. And MrBeast loses another
I'm taking
one.
it from you, Jimmy. I want you to
One
know
day. One day I'll win one.
that. I don't like taking it from you.
And I get it on the river, baby. River rat. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna go all in a 3rd time and win on the river again. It's gonna happen again. This is an intro to another clip where it's gonna. Let's just play the. Just watch.
Gambling.
Oh!
God.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom on that note.
What a beat that was. Hey, gambling.
The next clip you're about to see. This is the greatest moment in poker history. There's never been a better clip than this. This is the most winning World Series of Poker player, Phil Hellmuth, going up against Ninja. Phil Hellmuth has a pair of jacks, which is very good, and you can even hear him say that Ninja has a pair of 7s. Phil Hellmuth is good enough at the game that he figured out what Ninja has with only the words and things that Ninja did.
You got 7s?
No, that's like. I've won
These are your victims, right?
Yet Ninja still went all in with only a 20% chance to win. And the flop came with a jack, meaning that Phil Hellmuth has 3 jacks and Ninja has 2 7s. He would need a 7 and a 7, and that's the only way he could win. There's a less than 1% chance that happens. But winning's not the only thing that can happen in a poker game.
Oh, chop.
A 10.
I'll suck a dick for a 10.
Magic.
Magic, why do you keep looking at me whenever I make those types of remarks, man? Hey.
Magic, if you want a good night.
I'm in this bitch! I'm not fucking leaving!
Hey, call me on the door, Magic.
Blur the screen, Feldman.
Hey, Phil, did you want that money?
He's getting lit up from all angles, man. He got
Face
popped
right at
off
the
on,
obvious.
roasted by Mr. Beast, and that face. Phil Hellmuth has been losing his mind the entire night, getting so mad, but we weren't putting up with any of it. I mean, listen to this clip after he loses.
I have never played a game where everyone punts off their fucking stack for 5 hours. And I'm
Never in
100,000
37 fucking years.
And I'm 100,000 losers.
Not one table you can think of.
Maybe once in my
There
life,
you go.
where they punted and punted and punted, and somehow I just ran bad all night. Every time I play one of these fucking games, I get bluffed more than everybody else, but usually I'm the big winner.
The casual gamers were destroying the pros. It wasn't even close. Take a look. This is the final graphic of how much money everybody earned. As you can see, at the top is Alexandra Brotez, a streamer, followed by Mr. Beast, a YouTuber, followed by me, a combination of both. And if you go all the way down, you find the two pros. Tom Dwan, who made a bit of money, and Phil Hellmuth, who lost everything. Oh, and shout out to Alan Keating for spending $1.13 million in my poker event. Thanks for funding it. It's a lot of money. Thank God he's rich.